The Justice Department has charged a Maryland woman and a neo-Nazi leader from Florida with allegedly plotting to attack Baltimore's power grid. According to a criminal complaint, Sarah Beth Clendaniel spent months conspiring with Brandon Russell to shoot multiple power stations. The FBI said the suspects had racially and ethnically motivated extremist views and wanted to destroy the entire city.
He described attacking the power transformers as the greatest thing somebody can do. In her own words, Clendaniel said she was determined to do this. She added, "It would lay this city to waste." Their actions threaten the electricity and heat of our homes, hospitals, and businesses.
For more on this, I'm joined by CBS News Homeland Security and Justice reporter Nicole Sganga. Nicole, what more do we know about the plot, and how did authorities get wise to it?
Yeah, John, good to be with you. On an encrypted app, suspects mapped out a plan to shoot up 5 substations serving the Baltimore area. These court documents reveal they gathered artillery, they zeroed in on the targets using Google Maps, and even boasted that if successful, this attack would be legendary, like they said, cutting off a life artery. Suspects worked quickly, hoping to cut off power when residents most depended on it during these cold winter months with targeted sniper attacks. And they even discussed using so-called brass catchers to collect spent casings, spreading different artillery shells on the ground in their wake to send investigators on a wild goose chase. What suspects didn't know is that the individual they tasked with acquiring them weapons and driving them around to complete this mission, the one they'd interacted with online and over the phone since last summer, well, that person was an FBI informant.
And thank goodness. Explain the connection here with power stations, which we've reported about in North Carolina, and also this connection to violent extremists and this sort of narrative they have about destruction. It's not just limiting power, right? It has some other long narrative attached to it.
Yeah, well, and it's an attractive target, John, because many of the nation's 55,000 substations are blocked off only by fencing, making equipment accessible, and particularly for someone with insider knowledge, an attractive target. Now, power grid failures during February's 2021 winter storm in Texas, many of our viewers will recall, demonstrated the real devastating impact of widespread outages. So did the attacks in Moore County in North Carolina last December. There's no connection here, but part of the challenge is there's no single agency responsible for managing the resilience of the power grid. And officials say that, today's charges, again, while they have no known connection to those previous outages, this problem has long been on the federal government's radar. For example, in July of 2020, investigators discovered a 4-rotor drone on the roof of a power station in Pennsylvania. Months later, the Department of Justice charged 4 suspects they allege believed in the superiority of the white race known domestic violent extremists with conspiracy to damage transformers in Idaho. And even more recently, in January of 2021, CBS News obtained a DHS bulletin warning of this connection you mentioned, that more and more domestic violent extremists have, quote unquote, developed credible specific plans to attack electricity infrastructure since at least 2020, identifying the electric grid as a particularly attractive target given its interdependency with other infrastructure sectors. So again, this connection has long existed between domestic violent extremism and what is considered a very vulnerable part of critical infrastructure, the power grid.
And so what are they going to do about it?
Yeah, I mean, the internet can be used to spread good and bad information alike. Law enforcement has long worried about the potential for what they call copycat attacks that may not only inspire others online, but also instruct them on how to do something like this, using encrypted and public-facing platforms to share tactics, techniques, and procedures. Now, suspects in this case face a federal charge of conspiring to destroy an energy facility. That carries up to 20 years in prison. Some say that's not enough. We need more legislation. I mean, I spoke with the former Assistant Secretary for Infrastructure Protection at DHS. He told me this is domestic terrorism, pure and simple, and it needs to be treated as such. And really, John, for those who rely on electricity, particularly amid extreme weather, this can be a life-death matter.
Yeah, and think about what we did after international terrorism to harden targets, that doesn't seem to be happening as fast with electricity. Nicole, thank you so much for filling us in on all that.
Thank you.